When the Night Comes Out, a collection of horrifying stories, written by Bryan Alaspa, narrated by Allie James. Foreword by Patrick C. Greene. Hey, you know that feeling when it's late summer, it's past your usual bedtime, but you're outside for some damn reason? There comes a breeze pretending autumn, and you catch that first whiff of decay, of change. There's something else in that whiff too, and you can't quite define it, but it's both enticing and morbid. Bryan Alaspa knows that feeling. He knows how to remind you of it. He knows why you crave and dread it, and he's willing to find it and bring it out, bring it home, even if he has to dig. A few years back, Bryan and I wrote separate books about folks trapped in a remote cabin by a primal force they were not even remotely prepared to face. Bryan went a little farther than I did, intensity-wise. Where I was happy to keep the narrative within the realm of the fantastic, Bryan dragged its wounded body much closer to the harsh light of realism. There, it conjured images that seemed less like a nightmare than a traumatic memory. You see, we've all allowed ourselves fleeting moments of consideration, of curiosity in regards to just how terrible a scenario we could endure, or not. We stuff and stomp that weird hope it never happens down into the dark hole of our psyche, and even manage to forget about it. But dark holes are where dark things flourish, and you know you have to face it. So why not have a little fun in doing so? Bryan knows what you need. He'll take care of you. He'll open that cave in your mind and hand you a flashlight. He'll be right behind you. He'll stay with you to the end. Patrick C. Greene is a horror thriller author of numerous horror novels and short stories. Be sure to visit Amazon to check out his novel Progeny and The Crimson Calling. Let me tell you a story. What scares you? Humans have been telling each other stories to try and push back the fear, push back the darkness, and provide answers to the things lurking in the darkness since language. The drawings on cave walls were stories. When something was odd, strange, or vanished over the horizon, humans invented monsters to lurk there, in the dark. Stories allow us to indulge in our fears. To some people, this is an odd activity. Why scare yourself? At the same time, these people will ride a roller coaster or jump out of a plane or climb a mountain. Fear is an essential part of being human. Confronting fear is an essential part of dealing with the unknown and becoming a better human. Fear itself is a good thing. Fear causes adrenaline to rush into your bloodstream. This allows you to run fast away from the danger or to have the strength and ability to turn and take on the danger head on. We fear what we don't understand. Human beings have always feared death, and they fear the things which can bring death. They fear the monsters that may only exist in their own minds once the night comes out. But they sure seem real, no matter how many times you tell yourself it's just in your mind. If it's in your mind, doesn't that make it real? We fear the sound in the middle of the night. We fear the scream when no one is around. When the fear grows to a tremendous degree, we fear even the little things. Elevators, spiders, thunderstorms, high places, closed spaces, darkness. We call them phobias to make it seem clinical. People can treat phobias. They can overcome them. Yet the fear still lurks. It comes out when the sun goes down. The fear pounces when the sun turns from blue to black. The fear comes when the night comes out.